Where you at,
Woman
Berto?
with no shame gets down on both knees and does the unthinkable at a party. Hey man, let's get right into the video, bro. This one's gonna be somewhat of a little compilation type vibe, but you know, we gonna get what we came for. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? Let's see what this nasty woman is up to.
Oh, it's a beautiful day to do these reactions, man. Like it before you light it, hit the sub before you hit the bud. I hope all of y'all had a great Christmas if you celebrated. Let's get into this one. This one kind of crazy, bro. People be freaked out, dog.
This girl at this party last night, I literally watched her get on her knees and give her man the Haktua 3000 in front of everybody. So me and my man last night, we went to a Halloween party, okay? Tis the season, and that is our literal favorite thing to do come Halloween time.
Okay, cool. Pop out with your mans, you know, no problem.
Halloween parties, if you know what I mean. So I get there, right? I see my girls, and my girl loves to brag about me because I be carrying the things, if you know what I mean. It's all her other friends.
What does that mean? That can mean a couple things, honestly. What are we talking about? What are the things specifically?
Comes around and goes, oh my gosh, did you bring out? I said, bring what? What are you talking about? She said, did you bring the cubes? I said, oh girl, you know I did. Like, I come stacked. So I'm basically just handing.
Am I just like out of the loop with the cubes? What are we talking about? What is that?
Spicy cubes out like a party freaking favor at this point. And you know, the party's going, so things are moving. 30 minutes go by. And
Is she talking about like X? That's not like the small little cubes that go on people's tongues and get them freaked out? Is that what we talking about? What type of parties are you going to, girl?
And me and my man go to grab a drink, and we look up and we see this man in the Freddy Krueger costume, right? With nothing on. So we had the mask and nothing else. Whole thing is slanging walking into this living room right now. So we just watch, and he walks up to what I'm assuming is his girl, puts her head down to his lower level.
Ooh.
And she just starts going at it. Like, I literally could not believe what I was seeing. I spilled my drink. Things like, what is happening right now? Everybody in the living room.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. I got a micro story that's similar to this. So, man, I ain't gonna lie. I might have still been in high school. And if I wasn't in high school, I was fresh out. Probably like, you know, just graduated type. And there was this club back in Miami called Club Space. I don't know if it's still open, but it was like one of those clubs where you could get in, like you didn't need to be 18, but they put the wristband on you if you was 18 or 21 plus. But if you was like 18, 17, they would actually still let you in the club, but you know, you just wouldn't have the wristband. But anyone with a wristband had 21 plus. So it was kind of one of those like little fusion clubs or whatever. I don't know if you guys have anything like that, but we used to have that in Miami back in the day. And you know, I go in there, it's really just a regular vibe. I'm not thinking too much of it, but bro, there was this couple. I remember when we was walking down the stairs, there was this couple that just looked fucked up. Like they both was fucked up. I'm talking about kind of tumbling over each other. They're both trying to hold each other up, and it was just like bad. And I literally remember thinking to myself, like Jesus, like how does anyone let themselves get that toe up? Like that's crazy, right? So whatever though, you know, I just see it in passing. I don't think too much of it. Fast forward maybe 30, 40 minutes into the vibe. I'm over here by this like little exit section, and behind me are these you've been in clubs like a section couch, and that was kind of like behind me. And you know, it was me and my partners. We were just kind of chilling, posted up, and all of a sudden we kind of start hearing like some, you know, what sounds like moaning and groaning. I'm like, whoa, what the hell is that? And then we look behind us. Honestly, this is a decent representation. Like our backs were facing the couch behind us. So similar to, you know, my little setup, I got a couch behind me, but it's in the club, it's dark, whatever. And we hearing a little bit of moaning and groaning. My nigga, I turn my back and I just see the same brother that was going down the stairs, you know, tumbling over his girl or whatever, with his Johnson out. And his girl's laid down like this, both legs in the air, open. And he just starts. And then it was fast too. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it was crazy. I seen him go 1, 2, 3, 4. All up in the 4K. Seen it happen in the club. And not long after, security come rushing down and, you know, grabbing the nigga, pulling them off shorty. Shorty legs still in the air. I was like, what the fuck did I just witness, bro? It was, some people ain't got no shame, no dick, like, they do not care. They do not care. Now, mind you, they were so drunk. They probably were off some other drugs too. Had to have been, to do something so wild and get out of body like that. But I wouldn't be surprised if a baby was created that night. Because, yeah, for sure, he splashed the whole club up. Yo, real quick, if you like making money, I need you to watch this part of the video. If you don't like making money, then go ahead and skip it, but that really should be none of y'all. I know you guys have been seeing me promote this new app called Free Cash. And the big talk of the town is
this a scam, Berto? What is this?
Well, look at this guy and this guy. All people from our community that are making money through the Free Cash app. The link is in the description. Even one person from my boy Astro Dior's community made $1,000 using the Free Cash app. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, you can make free money while playing games on your phone. But let me break this down in a very clear way for you guys so you know exactly what's going on. When you sign up for Free Cash using the link in my description, once you're in, you're gonna see a list of games pop up. You download them, you play them, you beat the levels, get to the certain requirements that they tell you to hit. And once you get there, you're gonna get some credits sent to your account. Every single time you hit the requirements, you get paid real money. And they make the process so easy that you can cash out that money into your PayPal or even gift cards. And yes, it is completely free to use. Now, there are some options where you can spend a little cheese to get through the level faster, but you don't need to do that. The reason why this is even possible is because these games are trying to get new players onto their platform. So they pay free cash to pay you to get people to play the game. Now, I know I showed you a crazy example of somebody making up to $1,000, which it's possible, but realistically, it might take some time. This is just an easy way you can make an extra 10, maybe 20 bucks, just doing something that you guys probably do for free anyway. So if you're gonna be bullshitting on your phone playing games, why not get paid? So if you've been on the fence, this is your sign. Click the link in my description and try out a few games. And when you make your money, take a screenshot and send it to me, bro, because I want to see y'all make that cheese. Because if I'm winning, I want to make sure y'all winning too. I love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Link in the description, and you're gonna get a $5 bonus using my shit. Now let's get right back to the video. Where you at, family?
It's just staring, just like jaw wide open, right? So
it's one of those situations, like, it's so out of body, it's disgusting. You want to look away, but you're just like, you stuck. So I know exactly what she's talking about.
I'm like, clearly everybody's like, what the fuck is going on here? So I thought, well, I guess Freddy Krueger was having issues, you know, getting there. And so homegirl got tired. She stormed out. She stood up, was like, fuck this, I'm out.
Oh,
and
wow.
just leaves the party. We're all in shock because like homeboy is just standing there with his thing just on full display for everybody, just like frozen. Then he walks over to this dude, grabs his hand and takes him in the back room. Me and my man literally.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of judging y'all. What party are you at? You talking about bringing cubes? Now niggas in here just getting they shit topped off, and then he ain't finished, so then he went and grabbed a nigga hand? Whoa, where are you at?
Just look at each other like, what just happened? I think we were at a totally different party than I thought. That, or like there's some weird love triangle thing going on, because I still don't know, but I didn't want to be a part of it, so we left. That was an experience. So
You went to a swingers party unknowingly. That is crazy. And what the hell is Spice Cubes? You see?
Okay, so I'm not the only one. I was confused on what that is. I think my guess is probably correct. I think that's like some X or something.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people freaked out, dog. Now, my question is this to y'all who watching this, dog. If you saw a woman pull her man slung out his ding-a-ling and start hot toing that thing right down the dance floor, are you watching or are you leaving? What you doing? Matter of fact, would you let a girl pop you off in front of an audience? Man, dog, believe it or not.
Hell no. The only answer is no. And again, because I've been in a similar situation, it's one of them things where it's like, you think you're not gonna watch, but you're just so like, wait, this can't be real. Like, what is happening before my eyes right now? And before you know it, like, you're just, just jaw dropped, paying attention to what the hell's going on. It's crazy, bro.
It's a whole lot of people who want to get their back blew out or do some nasty freaky shit in front of an audience, man. That's wild. But I guarantee you this, if that's that man or lady, I bet you she freaked out, dog. He can't trust her at work around other men. Hell no. And he extra overly freaked out. He buy. Yeah. You sell it, he gonna buy it. That's crazy. But anyway, let's move on to the next one.
We'll watch a couple more, but then, you know, keep it pushing.
So both of y'all. Y'all both sound dumb as
No, we don't.
You pick your child over your spouse every single time.
If there's a plate of food,
Bro, if both of them are hanging off the side of a cliff, I'm picking my child before I pick up my spouse every single time.
I'm not doing that.
I'm picking my so you
This is a controversial. I've heard this take before. I really don't know how to answer this. I don't have kids, so, you know, a surface level answer, I feel like I would want to pick my child, but then, you know, I've also heard some good points where, like, you're supposed to pick your spouse, so because, you know, that's your love partner and that's, you know, you can make more children. But, you know, I don't know. This just feels like an evil conversation. This is one of them ones where I, you know, my PR gonna kick in. Like, I'm not answering that.
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
All right. Next topic. No, because I'm starting to get annoyed.
But okay, but you're talking. But okay, the thing is, you're looking from a personal aspect of you have your son solo. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're not going to see my perspective because you're not married.
And
You've never been married.
neither have you.
I haven't. But guess what? I don't have a child either. And because of that, my mindset is okay with saying I could choose my spouse first before my kid. You only have a son. You don't have a spouse. If you were married to your baby mother before having a child and you built that relationship in that core, you wouldn't think the same way. You think the same way because your son is all you have.
That's all I need.
Right.
I mean, chat, what y'all think? I'm curious to hear everybody's feedback on this situation because, you know, I see both sides. But I don't know. Like, I don't want to have to choose. Like, that's such a, like, you know what I'm saying, evil situation. I don't want to have to choose. But what's y'all mindset behind this?
But if you were married and with a woman, you wouldn't think that way. You think that's my best friend. I don't want to lose my best friend over anything. You can make another child.
That's what I heard.
You can make another baby.
You pick your child before your spouse, bro.
No, you don't. You picked the person that you said before God that's what I want to be for the rest of my life. Life, death, do us part in sickness and in health. You didn't make that commitment with your child. You committed to feed your child.
I'm telling you right now, I hear what you're saying.
You're not.
I do hear what you're saying because you are. Don't get
Ask
me
the
wrong.
comments.
I hear what you're saying. 100%. I hear what you're saying. However, I'm still picking my child every single time.
Right, but that's the issue that we're having with the world right now.
Because a lot of times, let me be honest. A lot of times, Phil, this is not a shot at your marriage either. A lot of times, a lot of people's marriages are conditional love.
Right, and
my child is unconditional love no matter what.
Right,
so I'm picking my child every time over another person.
When your child hits 13 and they're grown, there will be conditions.
The only time I'm not picking my child is if he does something out of pocket, like kill somebody.
There's parents who still will pick their children when they do stuff like that.
I'm telling you,
they're gonna love them no matter what.
Yeah,
they do. That don't mean about the kids. Kids will sometimes be like, my dad was this, my mom was this, and I'm leaving home and I'm never coming back.
But you just said something that agrees with my point. Some parents still pick their child even when their child do crazy ass. They're not picking their spouse if their spouse does crazy ass. So both of y'all.
Hey, bro, at the end of the day, what the light-skinned dude is saying sounds good in theory, but evolutionary biology says otherwise. When they asked 200 people, because I remember this a couple of years ago, they asked over 200 college kids who would they save, and the overwhelming majority told them they would save the kid. And the crazy thing about it, when you split it by genders, 18% of the men said what the light-skinned dude said about saving his wife and stuff, but even them, they don't really know what they would do in a split second decision scenario where it's life or death. They don't.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do. And you know what is another perspective? I guarantee you, if you were in a very healthy marriage and relationship with your wife and you picked the wife over the kid, I don't think the wife would ever forgive you, gang. You would end up losing your wife too. I genuinely think so. If it's a healthy, loving wife and she loves her child as she should and was put in that scenario and you as the man ended up picking the wife, you saved the wife over the child, I'm not going to lie, I guarantee you in most cases she'd resent you forever because, you know, that especially that mother's love for her child, that's a different love. You know, I've heard your wife could love you down until that baby come in the picture. You're not number one no more. You just quickly slid to second place. But I don't know, man. You know, I think at the end of the day, hopefully no one would ever have to be in that position. That's a very like again, I'm gonna hit y'all with the PR. I'm not answering that. No comment. We blessed. We not ending up in that situation. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? I'll see you on the next one. Have a blessed day.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet. Yeah.